and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we're doing a pick a card on what is going on in love this week. So before we get started, you can hit me up on Etsy in the description below. For your protection, that's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're feeling called to, and other than that, we're just gonna jump right in. So pause the video if you need more time. Yes, you can pick more than one pile, but we have group 1 with the blue stone, group 2 with the green stone, group 3 with the purple stone, and group 4 with the red stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the blue stone, let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone is the considering card. So you may be considering an offer, someone else may be considering something. The card said it's not all about one person. The world doesn't revolve around only you. There are other people in the world also, I'm like so tongue-tied. So start considering others as well. So tapping into this energy, this may be an energy of you being inconsiderate. You know, perhaps you didn't consider how someone else feels. You know, maybe you're so focused on what you want your relationship to look like or where you want this relationship to go that you're dealing with that you're not considering whether or not someone else has the ability to give that to you, or whether or not they're ready, or how they feel. So let's keep going and see what else comes out. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. It's looking like you're in conflict. And I feel like you're stuck between two different offers here. We have settling in the past, and then we have blame and desperation. So tapping into this energy, you may be like kind of grasping at straws here, group 1. What I can definitely say for you guys that it would be very beneficial for you guys to just stop completely. Spend a week where you don't talk to anyone, you don't even think about love if you have to take it all the way there, just so you can like really ground yourself, because some of you guys are like teetering on, maybe I should just settle for my ex. Settling, maybe the best, or sorry, it says, may the best man or woman win. Don't ever settle for anything less in your relationship or connections. You deserve the very best. So reflect that in yourself and to others that you care about. If they cannot give the best in return to you and to themselves, then let them go. So the universe is saying, listen, that is not an option. Just because you're having trouble currently, the past is not an option. Some of you guys are kind of teetering though. It's like, shoot, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to meet someone. Things are looking real ghetto out here. Like some of you guys are just wanting to move back. The past, leave the past in the past. If you go digging up old situations and people, you just might restart old lessons that you should have already learned and moved on from, is what it says at the bottom of that card. So you guys, I don't feel like moving you know, backwards is going to benefit you. We have desperation. Don't come off as desperate to anyone. Regardless of how passionate you feel, temper yourself and do things in moderation. Calm down until you can get your emotions in check. Exactly what I was saying before, like it may be time for you guys to really zen out and just spend some time in contemplation. Like, you know, perhaps that spiritual work the universe has been trying to urge you to do and get you to do isn't just so you can be like, you know, holier than thou, but really for your own good. Because I feel you guys in a very like antsy energy this week. I feel you guys in a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you make a quick decision. I feel you guys in a very like impulsive energy this week as well. Okay, so blame. Don't blame people for your weaknesses. You're your own person, so it's your responsibility to find your own sense of worth, love, strength, and stand tall. You have it within you already. Wow, this seems like a very low vibrational week, if I'm being honest. It seems like you're like, man, if my mom or, you know, my parents gave me a better example of love, then I wouldn't be here. Or if that person wasn't, you know, didn't do this to me in the past, then I wouldn't have this toxic trait. And the universe is, you know, telling you it's time to take full responsibility and to really address those demons. So I feel like this is going to be a week of shadow work for you guys, group 1, because it's hard for you to know the right move. It's hard for you to navigate moving forward when there's all this backed up energy. We have here and now in between worlds. So the universe is like, it's time for you to like really resolve this energy. Like there's a chip on your shoulder, there's a weight on you, there's something that you haven't fully processed, and the universe is like, we just got to do it. We got to do it now because it's affecting your romantic situations. Like I feel like there's someone in your life, group one, that has potential, but you're wanting to move super fast just to like, you know, get under someone to get over someone else, or you're wanting to like not really build that solid foundation that has to be built for a relationship to last, you know? Like I've jumped into relationships super quick. I've told people everything about me, shared things with people that I didn't have any loyalty built with, you know? Just because you have two people willing to jump into a relationship doesn't mean that you should trust this person with your trauma. There's like this TED Talk. I forget the woman who gives the TED Talk, but it's basically like, you know, not everyone deserves to know your trauma story. And that's so true. And I feel like you guys are having a hard time navigating, you know, relationships, and so many people will click on these videos and be like, you didn't even talk about what was coming towards me. Girl, did you listen? Nothing is coming towards you because you got all this BS in the way, baby. So this is a real reading. This is not, you know, the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I'm not gonna play in your face for 10 to 15 minutes. Like this is really the honest to goodness truth. We have higher power and peace, so the universe honestly just wants to see you happy. And the universe has been trying to really kind of like bring peace in your life. I feel like you have these small spurts of inspiration, small spurts of happiness where you just feel genuine joy and contentment with your life. You have these like random glimmers of hope and inspiration, and that's the universe just trying to like, you know, make things better for you at least a little bit. But ultimately the shadow work, you know, needs to be done so we can have actual progress. We have a change in the wind. So the universe is like, listen, I want what's best for you. I want change for you. I want you to have the life that you want, you know. I want you to have the relationship that you want. But there's a lot here that has not been settled, a lot here that has not been talked about or processed, that needs to be processed. And look at this, you guys, we have the 10 of Cups. That relationship you want, that romance you want is on the table. Romance is not off the table, but that hard work has to be done. And I feel like you've been avoiding it for a while, but you have all the power to do it. We have the Strength card and the King of Wands in reverse. Like the King of Wands in reverse is like the energy of like the job that nobody wants to do. You know? It's like you'd rather work front of the house before you're gonna go be a dishwasher. Like I'd rather be a server and at least interact with customers and get my steps in. I'd rather be a hostess than the dishwasher, like, you know? But the universe is calling you to do that gritty work that no one wants to do, but you still get paid, you know? A lot of times back of the house makes more than front of the house too. As quiet as it's kept. In restaurants, those cooks be making like $15 to $25. And even more depending on the restaurant. Like you'd be surprised, they're making more money than you. We have the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands in reverse. So there's work that needs to be done this week for you guys. It's definitely going to be worth it, but the work that you've been avoiding or you haven't wanted to do, the universe is like, listen, you have been getting in your own way. You know, I just get this energy of you guys maybe embarrassing yourselves because you're impatient, so you just like say too much, like you've been oversharing or, you know, overdoing, like doing too much with new people that come into your life. And the universe is like, we got to clear the past so we can walk into a better future. And a 10 of Cups is guaranteed, okay? That's the full family picture. So you can have everything you want, but we just got to do that work. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. We have the Strength card that came out too. The universe is like giving you so much empowerment and decision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Some of you guys are like stuck between wanting to force it and just giving up. And I wouldn't say that this is giving up. This is just, you know, surrendering to the process so that you can have everything that you want. But things do have to be done in a certain way. So yeah, you guys, that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 2, with the Greenstone, let's get right into it, okay? What is going on in love for you this week? So, the first card we have that was under your stone is disconnect. So let's see what's going on here. It says, if you are confused, remove your emotions from the situation. Get out of your feelings and take a step back. Once you are able to fully disconnect, you will truly be able to see what needs to be seen. So I'm tapping into an energy of confusion, or you're feeling like you're having a disconnect with somebody romantically. So let's see what else comes out. It's like the math isn't mathing. Like, as much as you've been manifesting, it doesn't make sense why your manifestation is not here. Or as much love and understanding and communication and conversations that you've had with this person, it doesn't make sense why we haven't moved forward. Like, there's something that's just, the math is not mathing. It is not making sense. Oh, we have heal and teach and issues. So for those of you who are dealing with someone romantically, I think it's important to reflect back on how this relationship started, what the energy was that you were in the beginning, because that's the trap of it all. Like, that's the catch-22. If you're in a, like, depending on your energy when you start something, you can be so excited that someone new or something new is coming in that you don't see it for what it truly is, you know? And I feel like you may have unknowingly taken on another teaching situation where you're teaching someone, helping them learn, grow, and expand. Heal and teach. Be a healer and a teacher. You've been through and learned a lot. You've come out the other end a stronger and wiser person. Now it is time for you to teach what you've learned and help guide others through who come to you for help. Now, here's the thing. Just because you have a teacher-learner dynamic doesn't mean that the relationship cannot work. It doesn't. You know, it reminds me of, who does it remind me of? It came through so fast and literally left in 2 seconds. It kind of reminds me of Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade too, but that's not the original couple I was thinking of, where there's like a really strong divine feminine that's obviously been through a lot and a teacher. If you've ever seen like the meme of her like cutting into him at the game, and then like the people walk by and they're like small talking, and then next thing you know she's like you know, smiling with them, interacting with them, and then she goes back to getting in his ass. Like, it reminds me of that, but that's not who I was thinking of originally, which is kind of annoying. But not all, you know, situations where you have to teach someone, that doesn't mean that it's not going to work, but it is important for you to realize that this is why there's a disconnect. This is why your relationship isn't like honey, you know? This is why it's not just like smooth sailing, because you're in a teacher dynamic. So the universe is like, see this relationship for what it truly is, and that'll set you free. It'll feel like a weight lifted off your shoulders, because at least you'll see the relationship for what it really is. Like, this isn't that, you know, super romantic soulmate, you know, connection that you may have wanted. You weren't there when this person walked into your life, you know? So it's like you got to backtrack and kind of look, retrace your steps. And then we have issues. Don't let other people's bad habits, hang-ups, and low self-esteem or demons bring you down. Just because they have issues that they refuse to deal with does not mean that you have to stick around and suffer with them. Leave people to deal with their own issues and maintain your center of peace. These are King of Aloha, his cards. You can check him out. He's here on YouTube. He's a Capricorn, I'm a Cancer, so he's my direct opposite. The fact that we like, it's like oil and water. It doesn't make sense why we work together so much. Like, I feel so attracted to his energy, but we're really opposites. But yeah, these are his cards. But tapping into this energy, here's another option. The universe is like, you can walk away. It's up to you, but it is going to require you to see the relationship for what it truly is in order to make your decision. This is a healing situation. This is a teaching situation. If that's not what you want, you may have to go back to the drawing board and walk out of this situation. But there is a disconnect, absolutely. And the disconnect is this relationship is not what you were expecting or not what you had wanted. Ooh. We have regeneration in the fates. This is giving me an energy of unfinished business, group 2. For those of you who aren't dealing with someone now, you've healed from a situation that you've dealt with in the past, but you keep thinking about it. Or memories and thoughts of this person keep coming up, like recently. You know, this could have happened a year ago, but now that all of a sudden the last couple of weeks you've been thinking about this person like crazy. There may be a regeneration happening. You guys, the fates, it's like, you know, meant to be. This is divinely orchestrated, so we'll see why. But yeah, we got the higher power card. The universe is like, cause I said so. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if you're meant to. I feel like, honestly, it's just for closure. If you want to move forward, you'll be able to decide if you want to do that. But I feel like this is just for your own good, so that you can close the cycle. We have between worlds, like this may be the blockage that's been keeping you from being able to move forward if you really do want to move on to a path with someone new. So this may have been the thing that's been holding up your manifestation and holding you back for so long. So the universe is like, we got to deal with this person of the past, whether that means you're being called to reach out, honor your intuition, or whether that means they'll be waltzing back into your life and this is your opportunity for closure. Don't be persuaded by what they want. Tap into what you want, you know? And especially if they're coming back to you, the ball is already in your court. So don't feel like pressure to do anything. Like, they're coming back to you because they want to start something new. But do what you want to do with this situation. We got the Empress in reverse. Yeah, this is a situation that has plagued you. 10 of Wands. A situation that's honestly already been over, but for whatever reason, this Judgment card, you're still kind of being led back to each other, and I feel like it's for a release. That's the thing about the Judgment card. The Judgment card is an opportunity for freedom, an opportunity to stop a cycle that's been going over and over and over again. So I feel like there's been a disconnect. Like I said in the beginning of this spread, why is my manifestation, why is new love not here yet? This has to happen first. Someone's coming back, or you're being called to reach out to someone for closure, or if there's a disconnect in a relationship that you're dealing with currently, the universe is saying you got to acknowledge and see this relationship for what it truly is. I know it was fun to jump into a relationship and it felt good to have a relationship again after a period of loneliness or a period of dealing with someone that wasn't good for you, but you know, this is a learning situation here. We got the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So acknowledging some truths that you didn't really want to acknowledge that's happening this week, whether that's with an ex or whether that's with someone you're dealing with now, group 2. We got the Loneliness card. Yeah, some of you guys are just like, this is definitely about me wondering what's wrong with me. Where's my manifestation? Like, where's my new bae? Loneliness and friendship. Your ex may be coming back trying to be your friend. You can do with that what you will, but I feel like this friendship card is definitely talking about your angels really supporting you this week and getting over this hump so that you can move forward. Loneliness, I know that I am never alone. Friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So yeah, that's what I have for you, group 2. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I will talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 3 with the purple stone. Let's jump right into it. What do you guys got going on in love this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone is the investments card. Someone may be making an investment in you. You're making an investment in someone. It feels like a gamble. I'm hearing risk and gamble. So for whatever reason, it's a little bit uncomfortable for someone. So we'll see what's going on. Investments, what you invest your time and energy in matters. Know that your time and energy is valuable. What price are you putting on yours? Are you selling yours at cheap, discounted prices, or is your time and energy valuable? Think about it. That's what it says. So you may be investing your time, your energy into something or someone that is not reciprocating as well. So let's see what's going on. What's going on in romance for group 3? card wanted to jump. Ooh, yeah, it's really hard for you guys. We have control your emotions and feelings, and then we have meditate and disconnect. So it's hard for you to stop dealing with someone because it's like you don't want to be lonely, or it's hard for you to get out of like, oh my God, I'm seeing like an image of a black hole, and it's like you're trying to work your way out. But if you know the physics of a black hole, it's so scary because you can't really work your way out. So I feel like you guys really fighting against like some lower vibrational energy. You know, you may have been really tired and feeling disconnected. We got the disconnect card that came out too, and meditate. Control your emotions. Don't act out of passion. Think about your consequences. Think about the consequences. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Consequences that your actions may cause. Instead of instantly reacting to things, give it a little time to sink in a bit. Control your emotions and then react. I feel like you guys need to take a step back because you've been doing things that are out of character. Like you may have overreacted, or you may be stirring up drama in your relationship with someone who's good for you for no reason. And it's just because like mentally, I feel like there's like a block here. I feel like there's a mental block, or you're really struggling. Feelings, someone feels the same way about you that you feel for them. Your feelings and intuition are true about this person, but what will you both do about it is the real question. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, that's so crazy that I was feeling like, you know, a little bit of self-sabotaging Seven of Swords type of energy, where you're getting in your own way a little bit here. Maybe even like some Five of Swords energy, where it's like, you know, you're so used to the dynamic. Maybe it's just like dating these days and how it kind of goes. You're so used to the dynamic of who, like, there's definitely an energy of who can have feelings the less, you know, the least. Who can have the least amount of feelings is the person who wins, you know. I don't know, it's like an energy of you not wanting to get played, so you're not allowing yourself to really feel a relationship or experience it for what it truly is. But the only person who loses in that scenario is you. I think that there's authenticity being called of you, and that's really scary. Like, okay, you've been going back and forth playing games with someone, but telling them how you really feel, like that's a lot. Meditate. Make sure that you're meditating and calming your mind daily. Make sure that you take time out of each day to spend on feeling how it would feel to accomplish your goals and dreams. So like visualization. This is very important at this time. Do the work that needs to be done. Yeah, the universe has been calling you towards your spiritual work. Take that spiritual bath, do that ritual you've been planning. Don't forget, you know, your spirituality. It's so important. And this is why, because when this energy builds up and next thing you know, like you have to make a decision or you're lost in the sauce, you won't even realize, you know, because you've been in that energy for so long without clearing it. And then we have disconnect. If you're feeling confused, remove your emotions from the situation. Get out of your feelings, take a step back. Once you're able to fully disconnect, you will truly be able to see what needs to be seen. So I feel like you need to, you know, pull back your energy and see like, okay, what is wrong here? You know, what's really the problem? Are you afraid of telling someone how you feel because you know that they're not the person that's gonna offer you a commitment? Do you know that this person doesn't want a commitment and that's why you're afraid to tell them how you feel? Because that's gonna, you know, that's gonna make them say, well, we should just end this here then, you know? What is it? And if that's the case, you guys, you're wasting your time, you know? If they still haven't changed their mind after getting that good after spending all that time with you, if that's still their response, I know you're scared, but you may have to go your separate way, because at the end of the day, like, another one, you know, man's trash is another man's treasure. And then we have the feelings card, which said that the feelings are mutual. So you may be playing games when you don't even have to. You know, maybe you guys are both like in this loop of, you know, your F-boy, F-girl stage where you're just like having fun, but you both like actually like each other, you know? It's time to be authentic. And also, you may want to be honest with the universe about what it is you're wanting, okay? We got the higher power card that came up, Treasure Island and Here and Now. So the universe is telling you to be honest about what you truly want. What is your version of Treasure Island? Take this time here and now to slow yourself down, meditate, and claim it. Be honest about it, declare it to the universe, you know? But it's like you can barely even say it to yourself alone while you're in the shower. You can barely even admit like, I want a relationship. Or I want this person. forever, you know? We have deep knowing and never-ending story. So both of you know there's definitely an elephant in the room if you're dealing with someone romantically. Both of you guys want to admit that you want more, but neither person wants to say it because it requires vulnerability. Sorry, I had to crack my neck. And for those of you who struggle with being vulnerable, like, this is a bigger deal than it would be to the average person. Like, it's like, no, you don't get it. I don't do feelings, you know? We got the 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. So you've built a solid foundation. Trust that. You've built a solid bond with this person, you know? I feel like the universe is calling you to tell either the universe, spirit, God, you know, what it is you really want. Maybe you just wanted to get your feet wet in the past, but now you're ready for something serious. It's okay to admit that, or the universe is asking you to be honest and to stop this never-ending story, this loop with the person you're dealing with, and let them know, like, I want something more. And if that means that you have to move on, that's good, because guess what? 10 of Pentacles is in your future regardless. Whether it's going to be this person or the next person, you're going to get the 10 of Pentacles, and really it's just a question of when. You're going to sit and deal with this for another 6 months to a year, or are you going to get your 10 of Pentacles now? You know? 10 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Pentacles. You know this. Or your meditation may tell you with the 4 of Pentacles. Pulling back your energy, seeing how someone reacts. You know? Are they where you are? It's like we can't live and sit in these illusions anymore. It's time to rip off the band-aid. Oop. We got death and surrender, and that's what some of you guys are so afraid of. But the thing about the death card is, you know, death is scorpionic energy. It's that rebirth. In every ending, there's a new beginning. You can't be engaged forever. Eventually, you have to be married, you know? You're not going to be boyfriend or girlfriend forever. Eventually, you got to get engaged. You can't be F-buddies forever or in the talking stage forever. Eventually, you got to move into a relationship. Not every ending is a bad thing. I will happily surrender engagement when it's time for me to get up under the altar and get married, honey. Okay? You know, not every ending is a bad thing, but it takes bravery. You know, it takes humility. Surrender. I release the need to control is what it says at the bottom of that one. At the bottom of death, it says I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Exactly. That is what I have for you, group 3. There's a lot being asked of you. There is, and I can see that, I can feel that, but high rewards as well. You already know. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private read. Don't forget to like the video. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile, you guys. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 4 with the red stone. Let's get right into it, okay? What is going on? Almost dropped my stone. And love for you guys this week. So the first card we have that was under your stone is waiting too long. Okay. Don't expect the world to wait just because you've taken a pause. It's okay to take a breather and think about your decisions that need to be made. But waiting too long may mean that opportunities are passing you by. For some of you guys, this is a message as far as your manifestation, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about your love life. You're having a hard time making up your mind. Remember, energy is fluid. This could be vice versa. Apply it how it applies to your situation. This could be you feeling like you're waiting too long for someone else. We'll just see what's going on. We'll see who this energy belongs to. Someone's kind of like overstepping and testing your boundaries though. We got the boundaries card that just came out for some people. Ooh, I get an energy of someone like overstepping your boundaries and then joking about it. You know, it's like you've had a conversation with someone romantically, like, I don't want to wait any more than 3 weeks for you to commit. If it's not gonna happen, I need to move on with my life, because I do want love, and I have feelings for you, but you know, I can have feelings for someone else too. Like, this is what I want for my life right now. And it's like you getting to that 3-week mark when someone was supposed to make up their mind, and they're like, you know, yeah, I'm glad I got to see you tonight. Wouldn't want to wait another 3 weeks. Like, they're joking in your face. You guys, that is the most irritating thing I've ever felt in my life. I'm gonna get off of that energy because it's actually gonna piss me off. But for some, that's not obviously for everyone. That's like a couple of people that I'm tapping into. Someone is pushing your boundaries and then like playing in your face about it. The card though says, set clear boundaries with others. Don't let people trample over your personal space. Create a peaceful environment for yourself. You deserve respect and peace, is what it says. So, ooh, I know you lying. Give me their number, I'll cuss them out for you. I'm serious. DM me on wait, stop. Don't be messy. Don't be messy. This isn't high school no more. Don't be ratchet. Let's see what else is going on for you guys. But there's definitely this energy of some sort of delay, or you waiting too long. So let's see. Ooh, we have desperation and forgive, and then we have make time. So I feel like someone has completely misunderstood you. It's like the circumstances, like, I don't know, someone is feeling like you're desperate, and the universe is telling you to forgive yourself and forgive this person. Because it just, like, you didn't even know how it got here, but it got here, and then, you know, now you're staying here because you want redemption, or now you find yourself going tit for tat with someone because you know that they got you. You know that they played you, or, you know, they have the upper hand because you accepted something you said you weren't going to accept. You set a timeline or expectation or whatever, and they crossed that line, and you're still here. So it's like, now you're trying to redeem yourself, either by saying, okay, I'm going to see this all the way through, you know, because I already went past what I said I was going to go past, or, you know, I don't know, there's something like where this person got over on you. Desperation, don't come off as desperate to anyone, regardless of how passionate you feel. Temper yourself and do things in moderation. Calm down until you can get your emotions in check. Yeah, there definitely needs to be space between you and this person. Forgive, but do not forget. When you forgive, you not only release the negative energy towards the other person, but you release it towards yourself as well. That's what it says. However, do not forget the lesson so you don't have to repeat it. And then make time says, make time for the ones who you love and support you. Never be so busy that you neglect the ones who are always there for you in your times of need. So this may be an energy of you hanging out with friends and hanging out with like your support system, even if it's internet friends. Like for me personally, I have like a few people, like 3 max. Really, it's like 2 people that I hang out with IRL in real life. Most of my friends are personally internet friends. I go to them, I give them my personal tea. Like, you know, most of the people that I trust are, you know, people I know from the internet all around the world that I've made, you know, a genuine connection and relationships with. So even if it's like your gaming community, your online community, people you have on, did one of these flip? No. On, you know, Twitter, Instagram, social media, TikTok, wherever, like connect with them, like be vulnerable with them. The people, you know, this is really the time to lean on your support system, because I ain't even gonna hold you, like they tried that. Somebody tried it with you. We have fork in the road and clean it up. So you're kind of at a fork in the road, you know, you're at an impasse. What are you gonna do? We have to be fair and flexible. So the universe is definitely telling you to do something out of your comfort zone. If it's out of your comfort zone to be vulnerable, if it's out of your comfort zone to be harsh, like you're not gonna play in my face, you know, to stand up for yourself, this is really the time to do it, because you've been waiting too long for someone or something, and it's time to cut the cord. Even if it's, you know, you having to do a cord cutting ceremony because you've been waiting for someone to come back to you, but they haven't, and you see them like posting on social media, out and about, going to the club, going to restaurants, hanging out with people and living their best life, and you're miserable. There's got to be an end to that. Like, you cannot do it anymore, you guys. It's hurting you. We have the loyal heart and the yin card. You are a good man. You are a good woman. You are a good person. You deserve love. Yin, that's an open heart space. Loyal heart, that's really straightforward. Like, you're loyal, you smart, you're loyal, like you really are, you know. And I just want to, I'm giving you a virtual hug right now, because you didn't deserve that shit. You didn't deserve that shit. And they tried it, and we all go through it, you guys. We all get played one time or another. Like, ugh. I have embarrassing moments that I've like put to the back of my memory that I don't even want to freaking think about, you know. We've all been there, but we have the no place like home card in the tribe. So it's time for you to lean on your community of people who support you for understanding, for advice, for support, and to help you get out of the situation for good, you know, for good. We got the Four of Cups. That is literally an energy of waiting, literally an energy of, you know, someone giving you crumbs, you know, breadcrumbing you. I just feel like someone took your kindness for weakness, and it's time to, yeah, Ten of Swords, you know, okay, I mean, there isn't very much left here. It's just like you got to kind of cut your losses and take the lesson that you can from the situation. And the universe is saying, listen, we got the Three of Pentacles here. We can manifest someone new. The universe is more than willing to work with you. The universe is not disappointed in you. The universe is not mad at you. You may feel like God's quiet, but God may not have very much that, you know, they can do right now in this situation, you know. At the end of the day, we have free will. We do. And if you choose to stay in misery, at the end of the day, God's got to kind of let you do it, you know. So it's time to unstick yourself, to get out of the situation. Seven of Swords in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Hierophant. This is a situation that feels like a loss, but you know, perhaps you've lost the battle, but you're gonna win the war, you know. This isn't over. This isn't the end of your story. The universe is still here for you, wants the best for you. There's a lot of support around you. But we have to change something so we can have movement. And this is a very specific pile, by the way, so if you stuck this long, I appreciate you. But if it's not resonating, you're gonna want to pick another pile, because this is a very specific message. Is that all she wrote? Any other messages for pile 4? All right, we have trust, happiness, and humor. The universe wants you to see the brighter side. The universe wants you to get out of this situation. And the universe wants you to be happy. I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path is at the bottom of happiness. The bottom of trust says, I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Your intuition is screaming at you. And then humor, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. You know, honestly, truly, I don't know if it's like the Cancer in me, but a lot of situations, like messed up things that have happened, I really do have to laugh at. Like, sometimes you just, you reflect on people and their behavior, and you're like, they tried that. They tried that. They were playing in my face. And you just have to laugh at, you know, the situation and yourself if you can. But if not, trust that the universe will bring you something better. Tap into your energy of community, the people who love you, like I said, whether that's online or not, and the universe wants what's best for you. So this is a hard week for you guys, but you know, freedom is on the other end. So that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that is what I have for you today, group 4. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.